Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Nvidia, AMD, and Tesla on the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's get right into Nvidia, guys, on the daily chart, and we're breaking that big trend line. Doesn't mean, we just got there. Doesn't mean too much right now. Let's keep an eye on it. You still have great support around double bottom. You do have a big gap down here, though, guys. And markets start to sell. First stop's going to be right in this area here, probably right at the 200 MA, maybe right before, because you got this little pivot here. I think there's a gap to fill right there, a little tiny, barely there, but this would be your big area right in this gap window too. But if it really starts to go, you're looking to go to gap fill. But again, little bit weak, nothing wrong, a little bit of a fade off of some news. You'll get some people buying the dip, but if you crack below this big trend line here, then look out. Anything can happen from that point. Again, it's not giving us too much other than a little bit of a fade. Let's see if we set up bullish or bearish now. Let's see if we have these curl back down in the price possibly. Again, there's a lot of stuff we're waiting for. Not really showing us too much other than a little bit of a fade into the trend line, which we got below. Let's see if we could get back above tomorrow and close. We'll be watching that for tomorrow in Nvidia. Let's look at AMD. AMD, nice little downside today, 34 cents. Again, you know what? We talked about it's got to stay above the moving averages. As long as it's staying below here, now you're going to get this thing to cross over the 20 and the 50. That crosses over, and then the 20 MA comes back down in the price. This is going sideways in a bearish manner. That could possibly set this thing up to go more, to go further down. So just beware. We cracked this little pivot, guys. If you're long, this is another big area too. Came back, retraced back down, retraced, filled the gap, right back up. Boom, 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 right back up to the highs. And you were starting to hit, I'll go to the weekly on this, you're starting to hit pivots up here. Then you have a pivot around 1622 as well. So right now, it's kind of a little bit in a weaker stance, but you're still holding this pivot. As long as it holds that pivot, it should be okay. Let's go to the weekly really quick on this one. Tomorrow's the weekly close, so we'll look at it a little bit more. If we close down here tomorrow, guys, it's talking to us a little bit, in my opinion. So, but you still have support here around 1213. On the weekly, as long as the gap fills. So this is a big area too, but, we'll see how it reacts this time because it's been chopping around in a bullish manner on the weekly. It starts to break loose here. We could be right back down in the $8, guys, 846. This pivot will hold, though, probably 945, 941 area. But look out, guys. If this thing starts to come in, it's going to come in fast and furious. And the other one I'm looking at on the monthly, guys, I talk about this all the time. Too far, too fast. I don't care what stock it is. It's got to pull back more, guys. Sorry. And I wouldn't rule out $8. All right, mark that on your calendars. All right, look at that. Look at that thing falling away. This is a monthly, and if this clicks over and does another big red candle, we're going to be right here at 10. Big support here though with a gap fill. So if it cracks through there, 945, no problem. Going up, got to have a nice reversal, get some volume, push it back up, get above the 1555. Then you're going to 1622. You go to 1622. These are the pivots, guys, right here. So 1622. If it really started going maybe 2292, then you have a pivot around 2782. But it's got to get through this first. This is huge right here, guys. And then you have all the consolidation as well, which is big resistance as well. So, for me, still in a big bearish pattern. It's trying to break out. I mean, guys, it went from $1.75 to $15. You got to get a pullback. It's just the way this stuff works. It might take a couple more months of going chopping up, but eventually it's just going to chop. Markets go up, then maybe it goes up, but the markets pull back. The SPY, $10, 945. All right, that's where this one's going. Earnings will be the only thing that possibly this could go up or down. It's a 50-50 shot like the casino at that point, guys. But, if you're short in a position, just don't load the house. If you're long in a position, don't load the house. If you're long and it comes in, get ready to add more. If you're short and it goes up, get ready to short more. Because I think if it comes back in, everything's a market trade at this point, guys. So just take it one step at a time. Before earnings, you could get some sellers taking profits, just not taking a chance. You had a hell of a run, guys. If you're in it from down, $2, $3, take something off up here, please. All right, let's look at Tesla. We've been telling people on this one, take profits, take profits, take profits. Yeah, whatever, dude. You're short. Whatever, dude. Yeah, I'm short Tesla. But you know what? After that, and then another reversal, then a big reversal today. I mean, We got it's still early. It could just start chopping around here. But if it gets a one day, if it gets another pullback down into here, if the market's dumped for whatever reason, and then this can get ugly on this one. Good support down in here. Great support above the MAs and stuff. So still great position in Tesla. Nice 2 day pullback. Let's see what happens tomorrow or what it gives us, and then we'll reevaluate this one and go from there. I think if the markets do pull back, this will pull back with the market, so you got to be careful with that. Watch the SPY. SPY starts to dump. Tesla will continue selling, I guarantee it. You have typical distribution up here at the highs, and this was some of it right here, where you got no buyers, everyone's selling, and everyone's starting to take profits. You get everyone running to the door, guys, it's going to go down. Again, you get some news, good earnings that could possibly shoot up. So going into earnings, it's a 50-50 shot. People could be taking profits on earnings coming up as well, just not taking a chance. So, you know, everyone's starting to already dump. This thing could pull back another 20, 30 bucks, and then you're just like, dang, now what? So, you know, I tell everybody to start getting towards 300. Take something off the table, guys. You know, let it come back 20, 30 bucks and do it again. If you got to do it, at least get 30 bucks out of it. Honestly, this thing could come back to 225, guys. Again, bullish. You got to get back above the 313.73 area and fill the gap here and start taking off. I want to see more volume, not this floating crap. And pretty much news, guys. Every little pop was news on this. Then smart money starting to get out. I think smart money was taken out right here. Then it got that one last pop, got all the longs in. I wouldn't doubt they shake them out right now. So that's a great little pop. Whoa, and some news. Oh, it's got to get in. Hurry. But again, go to the weekly. Tesla. Nice reversal on the weekly. Let's see where this closes. Gosh, if we get down here around 289, another 10 bucks or so, that's going to be really interesting on the weekly chart. So let's keep an eye on the close on tomorrow on Tesla. Again, if the markets go down, this one could possibly go down with it. Let's see. It depends on the options and what price. Maybe 300 is the magic number. But maybe 290 is. Who knows? Surprise, surprise, guys, right? But weekly chart, we'll see what the weekly close and then the monthly. You know, monthly, gosh, if we move down again, we could possibly get a topping tail here on the monthly. So stick around for that, guys. And if we close below this high pivot on the monthly, not good for Tesla. You know, this is one that just keeps giving us, guys. You know, you go short, you go long, you go short, you go long. At double bottom, you go long, comes in again, you go double bottom. Then they came in. This is the one, gosh, you know, a little bit lower, we would have went long here. I love this pivot down here. Even this guy there. Just didn't make it, took off again, came back in again. Now we're going one more time. This got everybody long, and no one sold up here. Oh my gosh, it's going higher, and they keep upgrading it. I got to stick with it, guys. Just take some profits. If this thing ends up coming down, and the whole market does, this thing's coming back to 178. 178 and 141. I'd say 150. Let's go back to the daily. Daily chart 200 right there, 225. Then we'll have to see, is there any gaps over there or anything? Oh, there might be a little gap down here around 181. But yeah, this thing starts to come in, guys. It's going to just boom, boom, and just knock through areas, and that's it. It's a little inflated up here, guys. It's got to pull back. I'd say another at least 20 bucks, no problem. But again, it's Tesla. They're getting some news. It could go straight up. Watch the overall markets, guys, on everything. If the SPY selling, the IWM selling, the Q selling, most likely all the high flyers are selling too, unless they got news or earnings or something like that. So be careful. Don't do any more than 10% of your total portfolio in any position, guys. Go 5% now. If you're doing swing trades, if you're doing options, go 1 to 3%, guys. Small positions. If you have a $100,000 account, no more than 10 grand in a position at a time. If you're in options, no more than 2 grand, I would say. I'd even stick with just a grand. That's all you need, guys. You put positions on for 1,000 in options, you make a grand here and there, 500 here and there, couple hundred here and there, 700 here and there. Boom, you get 100% on that, you cut it. That's it. You make a grand and you say thank you very much. You try to capture, you know, at least a couple of those a week, and you're doing pretty good. So again, guys, a lot of ways to skin a cat in the markets. You know, you could trade shares, you could trade options, and here we mostly do shares. You know, options are tough, but a lot of these you can take these on options. We're telling everybody right here, start taking some profits. Take some profits. Go short. Go short. If you're not short Tesla, short Tesla. Pops up, oh my gosh, you got to go short. Puts got killed a little bit. We always make sure you add up here, but make sure you have just a little extra just in case if it pushes up. If you're going to do 10 contracts, start with 5 here. You could probably do 2 here, and if it goes up a little bit more, 3 up there, you know, just to get the cost average. But those little 2 pullbacks, boom, you'd be right back in the money. So again, options are a tough game. I'd rather do shares or small positions across the board. If you're lucky enough to have a $500,000 account, get in 50 positions at 10,000 apiece, and just keep rotating them. If they're winners, sell them. If they're losers, cut them. Winners, sell them. So as long as you're racking up more winners, guys, than losers, you're doing great. And that's what we do here at StockBookie.com. Sign up for the membership, guys. Go to the website. It's free. What do you guys have to lose? You'll learn stuff like this. I look at charts every day. I look through 500 to 600 symbols a day, and I try to look for setups. When I'm doing live sessions, guys, that's why I want you to sign up. You get the email. We'll go live. It's cool shit stuff. Sorry, excuse me, guys. But yeah, it's exciting because I'm getting more eyes on the market, more trades. We got 50 trades on the website now, and everything's going good. All right, guys, that's enough out of me today. I'm going to make 1 or 2 more videos on the ones I've been doing, the Facebooks, the Babas, the wins, and all that good stuff. So keep watching, keep subscribing, sign up for the free membership. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. You guys are awesome. I love doing this stuff, and I'm hoping you're learning something. Again, I'm doing this for you guys, and it's something I love to do as well. So again, thanks for watching the videos, guys and girls. God bless. See you on the charts.